And we are wrestling with New Japan Pro Wrestling's G1 Climax 31, Max the Max. We're going to preview and review everything that's happened since the last time we talked about it, which was last week. So let's get into September 24th. The first match, we got B block action here. Hiroshi Tanahashi defeated Hiroki Goto in 14 minutes and 10 seconds with a small package. Tanahashi's at 1 win, 1 loss, 2 points. Hiroki Goto's at 2 losses, 0 points at this point. For assessment, I mean, Tana needs some points to get on the board. He's United States champion. So, and I mean, Okada's not going to ask for a United States championship match. So you kind of have to be picky of who he loses, right, Scooter?
Yeah.
Second match, Tamatonga defeated Chase Owens in 12 minutes and 59 seconds with a gun stun. Tama's at 1 win, 1 loss. Chase is at 2 losses at this point. We talked a little bit last week about the Yujiro Kenta match. This was more how Bullet Club operates. There was a 2-sweet before the match. There was a 2-sweet and a hug after the match. But then again, Tama is the leader of Bullet Club. Chase Owens, I mean, he's been performing actually quite well in this tournament. So props to him. Then we have our third match, Yoshihashi losing to Jeff Cobb in 13 minutes and 21 seconds with a tour of the islands. Yoshi's at 2 losses, 0 wins. Cobb's at 2 wins, 0 losses, 4 points. Scooter, what's your thoughts on Yoshihashi?
Praise Yoshihashi!
How dare you? Fuck Yoshihashi. Next match, we got Sonata losing to Tai Chi in 25 minutes and 15 seconds with a Black Mephisto. Sonata's at 1 win, 1 loss, 2 points. Tai Chi's at 2 wins, 0 losses, 4 points. And this kind of seems like the story of Sonata's G1 every single year, where he really doesn't get out of the starting gates very well. Is that a major problem with Sonata at this point?
Yeah, I would definitely say that's a big problem with Sonata.
And I mean, he can get to the finals. We've seen it before, but he really needs to kick it into high gear if he wants to actually do something. And then we got our fifth match. Kazuchika Okada defeated Evil in 21 minutes and 46 seconds with a Rainmaker. 2 wins, 0 losses for Okada. Evil, 1 win, 1 loss, 2 points. Evil is kind of in limbo, like we've said, and it kind of still shows in this tournament. We'll talk about what he does in the next match. But how are we supposed to believe Evil is a threat to anybody ever if he doesn't win any big matches?
That's a good point. I mean, it seems like Evil is falling from grace.
Well, I mean, if rumor and innuendo uh, is anything, House of Torture is going to be its own little faction away from Bullet Club, separated. How are we supposed to take him seriously if he's not winning matches? Especially as the leader of House of Pancakes, I mean Torture. Right?
Yeah.
Now, now we're on to a block action from September 26th. Not a block match, but Shingo Takagi did defeat Eugene Nagata in 16 minutes and 51 seconds. With Last of the Dragon. Um, these matches aren't for anything, but how important is it to actually get a win in the G1? Maybe not a block match, but if you did lose the match before, kind of get your confidence back up.
No, even I wouldn't say that, because the matches that happen, yeah, usually 2 matches before that happened during the G1, they feature the same 4 guys over and over, and it at this point, those matches essentially don't really mean anything.
It only means these specific matches don't mean anything because Naito is not in the tournament anymore. But it could be, a good little warm-up match if you lost the night prior, kind of get your confidence back up, warm you up for the next match. No?
That's true. That's true. Okay, I'll give you that.
The first match for actual points, Greater Khan defeated Yujiro Takahashi in 14 minutes and 16 seconds with an eliminator. Okan is at 4 wins, 0 losses, 8 points. That is including, is it? No. It was including the Naito win. Yujiro, is at 2 wins, 2 losses. Actually, yes. These include the Naito loss. 4 points. We were kind of speculating Yujiro may have came to play, but this kind of seems more his speed now. He beat Kotobushi, 2 losses. No?
Yeah. Yeah.
Next match, Yano defeated Tamaloa in 10 minutes and 46 seconds with a schoolboy. Yano's at 3 wins, 1 loss. Tamaloa is at 1 win, 2 losses. But technically not an actual win. That 1 win is by forfeit. Tomohiro Ishii defeated Kenta in 21 minutes and 8 seconds with a schoolboy. 1 win, 3 losses. My bad. Kenta defeated Ishii in 21 minutes and 8 seconds. Ishii's at 1 win, 3 losses, 2 points. Kenta's at 3 wins, 1 loss, 6 points. And that brings us to the main event. Kota Ibushi lost to Zack Saber Jr. in 19 minutes and 55 seconds by Clocky Cat Bad Balloon Remix. That is an actual move. Alright, let's talk about Zack Saber Jr. He defeated Tetsuya Naito legitimately by not a forfeit, and ultimately took him out of the tournament. Then he defeated Shingo Takagi, and now he beat Kota Ibushi. I mean, if you wanted to defeat 3 big names in the G1, Zack Sabre Jr. is already on his way to winning this tournament just from who he has tiebreakers over. No, Scooter?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is CSJ's. It's clearer than day at this point.
Well, I mean, and we'll talk about it in a little bit, but already he defeated Great Khan a couple nights later, getting to 8 points. Um, a couple of years ago back, Kenta won his first 4 matches, but then dropped his last 5. Do you see that being the case with ZSJ?
No,
So he's going into the finals.
he's definitely going into the finals.
Huh? Got Tai Chi losing to Evil in 11 minutes and 30 seconds from Viva referee stoppage. I feel like they just brought this match up. They gave Evil this win the way that he wanted, just to kind of get him his steam back from losing to Okada. Now we got Sonata defeating Chase Owens in 11 minutes and 58 seconds with a rounding body press. Um, Sonata's at 2 wins, 1 loss, 4 points. Chase Owens 0 wins, 3 losses. Hiroki Goto lost to Jeff Cobb in 15 minutes and 8 seconds with a tour of the islands. Goto's at 3 losses and 0 wins. Cobb's at 3 wins, 0 losses. Then you have Hiroshi Tanahashi defeating Tama Tonga in 14 minutes and 17 seconds with a horizontal armbar. Tanahashi's at 2 wins, 1 loss, 4 points. Tama is 1 win, 2 losses. And then Kazuchika Okada defeated Yoshihashi in 26 seconds. In 26 minutes and 53 seconds with a rainmaker. Scooter, your thoughts on Yoshihashi, and don't fuck it up this time.
We love Yoshihashi. No, seriously, fuck that guy. Fuck him in his stupid ass. He's fucking clown shoes.
Then we go to B block action, A block action from September 30th. We got Tomohiro Ishii defeated Tonga Loa in 16 minutes and 16 minutes 18 seconds. Ishii's 2 wins, 3 losses, 4 points. Loa 1 win, 3 losses, 2 points. ZSJ defeated Great Khan in 15 minutes and 26 seconds. How about these legs? Zack Sabre Jr., 4 wins, 0 losses, 8 points. Okan, 4 wins, 1 loss, 8 points. Kota Ibushi defeated Toru Yano in 4 minutes and 3 seconds with a Kamagoye. 3 wins, 2 losses, 6 points. Yano, 3 wins, 2 losses, 6 points. Then we have Shingo Takagi defeating Kenta in 23 minutes and 56 seconds with Last of the Dragon. 3 wins, 1 loss, 6 points for both men. And now we will preview the upcoming matches. We will have a review of the October 1st matches next week. So we are starting October 3rd in A block. We got the Great Khan versus Kenta. Who wins, Squirrel?
Oh, it's gotta be I mean Kenta. I mean, come on. I mean, Great Khan is having a great showing, but that momentum eventually comes to an end.
I was saying last week on the show, if Kenta lost to Shingo, that Kenta would win the A block. So I kind of feel like a loss to Okan would set him back. But, Okan is, you know, he has that eluding 10 points in the future. I mean, he'll get them, but I don't think he's getting them on Kenta.
Yeah, no, he's definitely not getting them on Kenta.
There's going to be an interesting match. Thunderlord versus Eugene Takahashi. Who wins with?
No, and since Tangaloa is the tag team guy, this is like you kind of almost expect the tag team competitor to essentially almost, I don't want to say naturally lose, but I think I think this match belongs to Tama Tonga.
Tangaloa.
Tangaloa.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're interchangeable.
And I say this is interesting because Yujiro is kind of leaning more House of Pancakes, Torture, than Bullet Club at this point. Loa is the brother of the leader of Bullet Club. So you might watch what he's doing, but then again, he might get a win nefariously. But I do feel like Yujiro's G1 is over. He beat Kota Ibushi, that's pretty much it. So I feel Tangaloa will win this one. Another interesting match. Tomohiro Ishii versus Zack Sabre Jr. Who wins Hero?
Yeah, you know what? It's I'm not betting against ZSJ here. Zack Sabre Jr.
I'm gonna go Ishii. Just for the fact that Ishii has stopped other people's momentum in the past, it's kind of what he's good at. And I don't think anybody would bat an eye at an Ishii over ZSJ match. Then we have a match that we've been waiting over six over 6 months to see. Kota Ibushi versus Shingo Takagi. Who wins, Fiddle?
Oh boy. Oh crud. Oh God, this is painful.
It's the G1.
You know what, Takagi?
Yeah, I agree with that. Right, that brings us to October 4th. Uh, we got B block action. Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Chase Owens. Who wins here?
Clearly Tanahashi. But watch. Just watch. It'll be Chase Owens.
This is gonna be the interesting match. Evil versus Tama Tonga. Who wins here?
Evil Tonga. No, Loa Evil. Evil.
Do you see the House of Pancakes, I mean Torture, becoming its own faction after this match? Is this the where we say, okay, Bullet Club, House of Pancakes, I mean Torture?
I'm not sure, but I'd like to thank our sponsor, the International House of Pancakes.
We wish.
I didn't say whose International House of Pancakes.
There's more than one.
Let's just say they don't specialize in pancakes. No.
Alrighty then. Tai Chi versus Jeff Cobb. Who wins?
Well, since they're clearly trying to like fuck with our emotions here, yeah, what? Yeah, I'll give it to Tai Chi.
Huh? You think Tai Chi's gonna hand Jeff Cobb his first L of the tournament?
I mean, Tai Chi is also a bit of a momentum stopper, is he not?
Uh, yeah, I would go with that. And he's pretty pissed off at this point, being pretty much embarrassed by Evil. So, the heel has to get his heat back. Whether it be on Jeff Cobb has, yet to be figured out. Hiroki Goto versus Yoshihashi. Fuck Yoshihashi. And then your main event, Okada versus Sanada. They are rivals, of course. So who wins, Scooter?
Well, I'd say the victory goes to the art of rhyming. Okada, Sonata, Okada, Sonata. Yeah. Now try getting that out of your head.
Destination unknown. Okay, fine.
Um, I'd say if there was any match for Okada to lose, it's this one.
I kind of feel the same way. And if Sonata is not, if he took an L to Tai Chi, then he probably needs a W over an Okada to kind of still stay in it.
Yeah, I would say so.
And that brings us to A Block action, October 7th. We got, in a special singles match, Hiromu Takahashi versus Kenta, which honestly should be just fucking fantastic. But the first match on the card, Kota Ibushi versus Tanga Loa. Who wins, Scooter?
Mm. Mm. Oh God. God, I've lost my place.
Ibushi versus Loa.
Mm. Bushi was long. Yeah, Bushi.
ZSJ versus Yujiro.
GSJ.
Yeah. Yara versus Takagi.
Takage.
Ishii versus Okan.
Okan.
I say Ishii. like we said, momentum stoppers. That's ECE. Well, and that will conclude our coverage of the G1 Climax this week. We will have more G1 Climax next week on the show as well. If you like what we're doing, please like, subscribe, comment, both on YouTube and Castbox. Follow the show on Twitter and Instagram at Wrestling with E. And of course, this was sponsored by Rogue Energy. Use promo code Wrestling with E for 10% off your next purchase. Join us this Wednesday as we interview Crass Jackson. And follow me on Twitter at JamesJ993. You can follow the very late Kaliko Yachts at I am Kaliko. And where can they find Scooter?
As always, you can find me on Twitter at ScooterDust. And of course, James and I hosting the remix. Next time we come to you is October 21st for Crown Jewel. And of course, join me along with Rico Constantino Jr. and the rest of the Smoking Dragons, twitch.tv/Smoking Dragons.
For Kaliko Yachts, Scooter Dust, I'm James J, and this has been Wrestling with Entertainment.
Hey folks, this is the Colossal Mike Law, and you are listening to Wrestling with Entertainment. Enjoy the show, support these guys. We appreciate it very much. We'll see you at ringside.